Hello everyone, welcome back to Day One Dev YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to use JFrog CLI with GitHub Actions, and I'm going to show you the real action, and also I'm going to show you how to do all this. What I showed you in your previous videos, including creating a package of a Spring Boot, same Spring Boot PetClinic project, and within GitHub Actions. So let's get ball rolling, and I'm gonna give you a walkthrough, and I'll start with the first one. How I created a pipeline. Also, I'll give you. So let's start with the build action first now. So you can see here there is a no action is running it right now. So the way I created a trigger is if I comment on my issue, so it's gonna create. So I can comment anything. Maybe I can say that. Day one, it doesn't matter. Whatever I do it, the job will start created. So you can see here, it's going to start right now, and we'll see in a few seconds, it should show up here. There you go, started job. So the job is running number 33. You can see here, it's going to go over here too. I'll give you a walkthrough. By the time the job finishes, we should be going on. So by the time its job runs it, we'll talk about the pipeline. Right? So you can see here, this file is available on my Git repository and under Spring PetClinic. If you can go here, I'll just give you a walkthrough. And under here, it's a GitHub folder and workflows. And I'm going to create one more package. So you can see this YAML file, which has been created. So this looks for when I push, the build happens. If I don't push and I want to trigger the job, then I need to comment it. So this is where I called out here. Then I'm providing some permissions, and it's a regular pipeline. You see it's a Jenkins pipeline, which we talked previously. But here I'm doing an Ubuntu base image here. And I'm using a Java 17 because Spring PetClinic prerequisite is a run within Java 17. Okay, and coming to the language, I'll talk to you this one later stage, but my understanding is you might be knowing basic GitHub Actions, how to do this pipeline. So I've created certain few things. I'll talk about what are, there's a lot of documentation also captured. You can see here, there's every place I provided some documentation references. So it's going to be easy for you when I'm at certain stage why I'm doing this. So for example, my package is going to be created here. What was the number? There you go. I think the job is running. Let's see, what was the job number? Oh, it's successful, the job. So I can see here job number 33, and it's been promoted to a dev, and now it's moved to a QA. All right. So you might have seen that captured. So we'll go back and discuss about this. So I created my some configurations, and there are a lot of things I put it in the variables wantedly. And the biggest step is first you have to use a JFrog CLI with a Ubuntu. This will install a JFrog CLI in a Ubuntu. Then after that, I'm doing some configurations where it's similar to a JFrog CLI. I'm printing this information here. This also you can see here. Maybe I'll give you a walkthrough on the steps. Run JFrog CLI version. So you can see here all these versions, the basic, initial, the one which I want to highlight here is this will come with a Ubuntu, comes with a default Java version 11. Okay, this is what the challenge, one extra step how to do it. So after I'm done with the action, there is a next step. You can see here I'm installing a Java within a provider. This is an AWS one. I'm using it. There are a lot of other providers. You can go to this URL. You can see their Microsoft is available. OpenJDK, I think they stopped doing that. They based on the documentation. They asked me to use a different Eclipse one, I think. So you can see here, all this information is called out. Yeah, you can pick, you're free to pick your own, or if you have your own custom part also, you can do that. Right? So then I picked a version here, AWS one, and I picked a 17 version, which I'm driven from the top. And I'm just caching a Maven information. This is not required, but if you want, you can do that. And after that, I'm doing some configuration here as part of my pipeline. And this is where you can see I'm creating a package Just same thing, just like previously you have seen a Jenkins pipeline. I did all the stuff, creating a build, doing an X-ray scan of the build after successfully done. And I collect some environment variables. If you're not sure what is that, maybe I can give you a quick walkthrough. So there's a build number 33, artifacts, come on. So I did here build number 33. You can see here build number 33. What are the collect environments? This will, what are this been configured? It will add all this information here. And if you have remembered the VCS, the another one, add VCS information, it adds a Git repository. So if you're using a GitHub part, which I want to call out one more, OIDC. So if you see here, which I did, where was that? Let me see. Initially I did the OIDC configuration. Where is it? Oh, there you go. The OIDC is a one integration you do it. Then just want to show you a quick integration part, how things are done. It has to be in the administration side, you have to be, and you can set up a lot of things here in integrations. I think this one is mine, I guess. No, this is not mine. Where was it? Oh, this is one of my peer. He did it. Oh, there you go. This one. So you can see here, I did this integration, and I used my provider name. This is a provider name which I'm driving from my variables, and it has I authorized Spring PetClinic is the only project it's going to be. So, and this is only stuff which will be given access. So if I want to do any other project, here you can see here organization and repo structure, what I'm given a granted here. So this will get a temporary token. And one more, if you have seen Jenkins, where a lot of things are credentials has been mapped under variables here, and you can keep it under secret also. So all the stuff, what are the build publish, build scans, I'm doing it. And then I'm doing a release bundle where you have seen also when the package has been promoted to my this environment. So this is I think this is where you have seen it 33. This was promoted from dev to QA. The screen was jumped. So same thing I'm doing here. You can see all those commands and all the stuff. So the good part, what I liked here, especially on GitHub Actions. Now, if you go to the recent successful job, and it spills out some summary of all this build. So this can be driven using a configuration parameter, which you can do that in JFrog detailed summary. Let me see. I do not recollect the exact variable name. That's called a detailed summary, where I called out as a true or false. Where was that? That's the one which I liked it, which in Jenkins, which I haven't seen. Oh, this one. Disable job summary, I made it as in false. So this other way, I do not know why JFrog team, instead of calling it job summary true or false, they said a disable job summary. I do not know why they mentioned that is a negative format. But this is the one which I liked it, where the package has been pushed. You can see that structure under my Maven dev local. And these were the published one, they initially promoted, but it doesn't capture the release bundle information. So this is the one which I liked it, and maybe I'll put some feature request. It's also good to capture at this stage where I can query and I can update the build information, or I might not be sure how to do that, but in future videos, I'll show that information. And the another part which I liked it is when I click on this information, it will take me to my package libraries. Because I like this feature, as well as the other one. If I go to my project, let me show you. The one which is, this one is also I like feature. Oh, it's in the build. If I go to my build, if I open this 33, and this here, this connects me to my GitHub Actions. So I like this two-way integration, which is not, which I don't think this can be, at least I haven't seen it in, you can do that in a Jenkins, but this is, I like how I've been done. And it's pretty good integration. I love this feature, what JFrog exclusively they've done it for it. So And future, I'm going to do one more video on this DevOps side, how to do this with a Docker image, similar one. So that makes it the entire end-to-end pipelines for pushing Java projects as a Boot projects or Docker images. All right. I hope this makes some value added information, and I'll see you guys in my future videos. Meanwhile, please subscribe to Day One Dev.